In this video, I am going to share 6 key things you need to prepare before writing a professional CV that gets shortlisted. If you haven't already subscribed to Modesta Mahiga YouTube channel, do that right now and turn on notifications. Let's get started. What is your professional CV? Your professional CV, or resume as they say in the US, is a marketing document that you use to show the superiority of your candidacy compared to anybody else applying for the same opportunity. How do you approach writing your professional CV? Your professional CV is not a document that lists the facts and figures of your professional profile. Rather, it is a compelling story of how your brand and offering is superior above the competition in your market segment. Now, I just use a lot of marketing language and you're thinking, what is she going on about? Many a times we approach the professional CV as just a document that lists in reverse chronology everything you have done from today's date working backwards. And it misses the opportunity to really highlight your suitability for that role. Now, this is what you need to know about your target audience. Your target audience already knows what most position job descriptions entail. They don't need to see you regurgitating your job description in your professional CV. Instead, what your target audience is looking for is your knowledge, your skills, your attitude, your experience, your suitability above all the other candidates applying for this job or business opportunity, such that they can imagine you coming in, hitting the ground running, such that they can imagine you being the ideal candidate, the ideal culture and value add to their organization. So who are these people that you're meant to target? You are targeting the gatekeepers of the opportunity you're applying for. This is most likely the human resource personnel that are going to review your professional CV, followed by line management, and then eventually your CV will get to head of department, the C-suite executives, and even board executives. But it must first get through the first line of reviewers. And then get this. These days, the first line of reviewers are not even human beings. There is a system called the Applicant Tracking System that searches your professional CV to look for keywords that tell them of your suitability. The more of these keywords it's looking for that your professional CV matches, the higher your suitability for the opportunity you have just applied for. If you do not satisfy the Applicant Tracking System, or ATS as it is abbreviated, that you are suitable for the role, your CV won't even get a chance to be reviewed by a human being. All the more reasons to really learn what it takes for you to present a professional CV that gets shortlisted. What exactly are they looking for in your professional CV? I had mentioned before that they're looking for your knowledge, skills, attitude, experience, and sometimes even certifications that show your suitability for the role. Where do you get this information? How do you know whether or not you would be suitable? Well, you're probably applying for an opportunity that comes with a vacancy advertisement. That vacancy will tell you the knowledge requirements, the education requirements. It will tell you the experience, whether it's number of years or specific competencies that they expect you to have. It will speak of any certifications that they're looking for. So that would be the first place to start. When you scan that document, you will see specifically stated what it is they're looking to match your professional CV for that opportunity. If the opportunity you're applying for doesn't have a job description, a vacancy advertisement, then you can search job descriptions online that are related to the opportunity you're looking for. Or in the case of a business proposal, you can actually look at terms of reference that specify what they're looking for. Now, I want you to take note of this to completely distinguish yourself from all else who are applying. There are 5 things that if you include in the write-up of your professional CV that are guaranteed to get your professional CV shortlisted. Number 1, I have already mentioned keywords. Look out for the keywords that were stated in the job advertisement, in that vacancy, in those terms of reference, and make sure to include them strategically on your professional CV document. Number 2, be mindful of the adjectives you use when you're describing your value add to the organizations you had worked for. They're adjectives that when you use that signal that you're entry level, that may signal that, wait a second, you weren't really responsible for this role. You were supporting others, that this wasn't really your achievement, but somebody else did this and you somehow tagged along on their accomplishments. So you also want to search online to look at the adjectives and the competencies that signal your level as regards to applications you're making with your professional CV. Number 3, capture the quantitative indicators of your contribution in that role. You're not just going to write your job description, what your duties were. You're going to show what you increased in figures, what you decreased in figures, what percentage variance there was after your contribution, and any other quantifiable metric that shows, wow, if this person were to partner with us, we can anticipate getting similar results from them. If they were able to increase retention by this much, if they were able to reduce costs by so much, if they contributed a certain percentage change increase, then we can imagine them doing the same thing. If the figures were this amount when they arrived, and after this period of their performance, it rose to this much, or we can only imagine what they would do if they were on board with us. So make sure not to just write your job description. They already know what your job description entails. Rather, help them by writing a compelling story of how well you did before so that they can see how well you will do when you join them. Number 4, make sure to highlight any qualitative benefits that you brought. Was customer satisfaction increased? Was employee satisfaction increased? Did the organization have a better reputation after your contribution? Brand awareness increased because of the campaigns that you ran. Qualitative measures of your performance. Then number 5, highlight any third-party recognition. This is your social proof. You can say many great things about yourself. After all, you're looking to secure this opportunity. But if you show recognition, if you show reward, if you show recommendation, promotion, if you show referrals, then it signals to them, not only do you think you're as good as you say you are, but other people think so too. Now I'm going to add a 6th one here. The 6th one is LinkedIn. Many times people don't just review your professional CV, they also check you out on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a brilliant platform to display not just your profile and your achievements, but also capture other people's opinions of what it was like working with you, the kind of contributions that you made, how you made a difference by being in the positions that you were in working with them in the past. Once you've prepared your keywords, adjectives, the quantitative and qualitative measures, third-party reviews, and your LinkedIn profile. It is now time to write the details of your professional CV. Those were the 6 key things you need to prepare before writing a professional CV that gets shortlisted. If you found this video to be of value, like it, subscribe to Modesta Mahiga YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.